This is Atlanta Eats.
Italian food. Who doesn't love it? And I am certainly no different. Give me that perfect bottle of wine, a sumptuous plate of pasta, and that chicken scallopini that is just right. I'm totally in. And it's happening in downtown Decatur. Locally grown, Italian inspired. They're making it happen at a place that everybody is talking about. I can't wait to hang out at 246.
Chef Drew's keeping the menu here filled with local ingredients and simple food that he would cook at his own house. So it's not going to surprise you to hear which item is the customer favorite.
The type of food that we do at 246, Italian inspired, but it's really focusing on sourcing from local farmers, really focusing on the local community here. And when we can't source within the state of Georgia or within the Southeast, we really try to source American. Probably the most popular item on the menu is the meatball. We sell a ton of meatballs.
I'm going to ask you something very intimate. I don't want you to hit me.
Okay.
All right? Talk to me about meatballs.
Best meatball I've ever had. Hands down.
Right
Hands
here.
down. And I've heard a million people say it too.
It just kind of melts in your mouth.
Yeah.
It literally crumbled as you cut into it. It's just, yeah.
Pork, veal, and some beef shoulder. And then we mix it with some house-made ricotta that's coming from Johnson Family Farms. Some breadcrumbs, a little bit of parsley, some garlic. Really simple, braised in San Marzano tomato sauce.
What makes a great meatball?
Breadcrumbs.
Wow, that's powerful. Let that soak for a second.
Breadcrumbs incorporated into the meatball gives it a little tiny bit of crunch.
I feel like the marinara sauce though, it's so good. I've literally seen people in here licking the bowl.
You've seen people actually put their face in the bowl.
Happen, yeah.
Because I know they do the bread, but you're
Not
talking
only the
about...
bread, I mean, you could not even tell that
Now,
there
they
was
probably
anything.
had a few more than a half a
It's very
glass.
possible. It's very possible.
What do you think of the vibe in here at night? Coming with girlfriends or coming with a date? Talk about the vibe in here.
I mean, it's just, well, again, it's very quaint, but at the same time, it's very fun. You could definitely see that bar area could be happening with your girlfriends, have a good martini.
They got ping pong in the back.
Really?
You got that going for you.
I need a tour. You need to give me a tour, because I don't think I've seen this whole place.
Their farm-to-table concept and how they do source, like as you can see here, like the tomatoes used in the sauce, you have chunky tomatoes on there. It's not just like a bottled sauce.
I go to the farmers markets all through Atlanta. There's 2 different local farmers markets here in Decatur. There's one in Grant Park, there's one in the Virginia Highlands, there's one over on Peachtree Road. And just spend some time and get to know these people. And that's what I do. I go around, I get their business cards, and I try to develop relationships and get them to start a delivery schedule. And one of the great things is, like, as chefs here on the square, I work with the chefs from Brickstore Pub, from Leon's, from Cakes and Ale, from Mac McGee's here at 246, and we can really put together and start to build a relationship with these farmers and get them to make it worth their while to come into the city, and they can hit 6 restaurants in one stop, and all of a sudden it kind of changes the game.
Everything just tastes a lot better fresh. You can tell they just made their dough just from the taste. I mean, it's just very important. It stands out amongst the other restaurants.
When we talk to the customers and interact with them, especially at the chef's table, there's always a story behind each product that we use. And that's what people really get into. Obviously, we're a very seasonal restaurant, and what we get from our farmers is what we put on the menu as it goes along. And through the seasons, our annual latte dish changes, but we always have an annual latte dish on the menu. An annual latte is almost like a little mini ravioli. So the one that we have on the menu right now is roasted pumpkin. The pumpkins are coming from North Georgia, from Black Hawk. It's actually a little fly fishing spot up there, but she has a big pumpkin patch in the garden every year. And I do a lot of fishing at her place, so she brings us down these pumpkins and we roast them as we need them. They're actually sitting around the restaurant right now.
Don't move, because when we come back, we get into 246's signature menu item, the chicken scallopini.
So what people have just been loving is the chicken scallopini.
Amazing white wine, garlic, olive oil, all the great makings of a perfect pasta dish, and then the capers just add a little extra. It's delicious.
It's rustic Italian comfort food, and it's really simple, and it's really approachable, and, well, it's delicious. Sheldon, you wanna take us off on this? Sheldon's a much better cook than I am. He's much more practical.
You get all the props, but Sheldon's doing all the work.
Sheldon's doing all
Is that
the
what
work.
happens?
That's right. We're gonna start working with these Springer Mountain chicken breasts that we've just kind of pounded out thinly here.
All right, what's the difference? Why Springer Mountain chicken?
Well, number one, it's a local product. It's organically raised, hormone-free. It's just a better tasting chicken breast. We're gonna season both sides. You gotta season both sides. Can't forget. We got a mixture of cornstarch and flour, a little more salt and pepper.
Classic scallopini.
The classic scallopini. This is something that people have really been into right now. So we fried off the capers in the brown butter with the toasted garlic, shallot, a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of white wine. It's all reducing down.
That smell is amazing.
Yeah.
I need a little perfume that smells like that. If I met a woman that smelled like that,
Toasted
I
garlic
love
and
my wife,
capers.
but that's an amazing smell. That scallopini. That's because of the capers and a little bit of the chicken
Oh, yeah.
that
And the
came
garlic.
off it.
It's really the garlic. That toasted garlic. You can see the edges of the garlic are just a little bit brown. You don't want to, right when you see that brown, you just hit it with the wine.
How long does that have to? How long are you working that for?
Not very long.
Because
We're
chicken
gonna
was quick as well.
Chicken's quick. You know, you're talking about a chicken breast that's pounded 1/4 inch thick, so it's going to be. This is a quick dish. It's easy.
Talk to me about the chicken scallopini.
It is on the for two, so it's a large heaping portion of it. And it's a traditional Italian dish, which is cool because a lot of the Italian dishes here are kind of new and unique. And this takes it back to the traditional Italian.
I can tell by the smell back here. Are we ready to go? I love talking to you, but feed me.
We're ready to go. We made Sheldon do all the work. I'll take all the glory here. Plate it up.
Can I get a bite?
Oh yeah.
Seriously.
It's over the top.
Whoa! Hold on. Wild card, wild card, wild card. Clearly, I need to stop eating so much pasta. But next week.
Oh yeah.
What do you pair this with, by the way?
We have a great list of Chardonnays on the menu right now. That would probably work out perfect for us.
Chef tells us nothing goes better with this amazing chicken scallopini than a perfect Chardonnay, and we've got it, the Gallo Signature Series. It's one of the finest expression of Russian River Chardonnay. Perfect. Atlanta Eats. Come back hungry.